Today I'm going to show you how to do subtraction on the number line. The equation that I'm going to subtract today is 752 minus 343. First step, draw out my number line. So there's my number line. My starting point in this equation is 752. So that will go in the beginning of my number line. I'm going to write right here, at this point, 752. Now, as I subtract through this problem, I'm going to be decomposing this number 343 into hundreds, tens, and ones. So 300, 40, and 3. And I'll subtract like that because then it shows the students kind of the value of the number I'm subtracting and shows how the number gets smaller each time. So my first job is to go ahead and subtract 300. So I'm going to make 3 100 leaps. So 100, 200, 300. At the top of each leap, I'm going to go ahead and write the number 100 to show that I've jumped or I've subtracted 100. So now I can take those numbers away from my 752. So 752 minus 100 is 652. 652 minus the 100 is 552, and 552 minus 100 is 452. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and take away my tens. I have 4 tens, so I'm going to take away 40 and make 4 leaps of 10. 10, 20, 30, and 40. You notice that my leaps of 10 are smaller than my leaps of 100 because the number 10 is smaller than 100. So it's a good way just to show the magnitude or the size of the number. So again, at the top of each little jump backwards, I'm going to go ahead and put a 10 to show my students that I'm subtracting 10 from the number 452 now. So 452 minus 10 is 442. 442 minus 10 is 432. 432 minus 10 is 422. And then my last 10, 422 minus 10 is 412. So now my last step is to take away the 3 ones. So I'm going to make 3 small leaps of 1 backwards. 1, 2, and 3. So what I'll do is just write a 3 above all 3 of my leaps since we're dealing with the 1s and they're smaller numbers than the 10s and the 100s. So I put a 3 at the top. And then I just count backwards from 412. So 412, 411, 410, 409. So my final answer, 752 minus 343, is 409. And that's how I use subtraction on the number line to solve the problem.